Welcome to the series of Renga lessons for beginners. Lesson 7, Holes. In this lesson we will study work with hole styles editor, assigning profiles to holes, placing holes in model objects. The hole tool allows you to create through holes and niches in walls, as well as through and blind holes in beams, columns, floors, roofs, isolated foundations and wall foundations. This tool is particularly useful for creating holes for engineering systems in structural elements. Hole style defines the shape and parameters of the hole profile. To create and edit holes, use Manage Styles subsection hole style on the primary panel. Let's create a new hole style. For that, in the Hole Styles editor, create a new style by clicking the New Hole Style button. Set a new name of the style. For practice, we create a rectangular hole for utility lines to pass through one of the walls of the technical floor. Then, on the right side of the window, select a hole profile from the drop-down list. If the selected profile has a hole, it will be inverted when creating the object hole. If the profile you want to use is not in the list, click Other and select the right profile in the profile editor. We have covered in detail how to work with the profile editor in the previous video. Watch the lesson profiles to learn how you can create arbitrary forms of a profile for beams, columns, plates and holes. Next, set hole parameters. If necessary, change the scale of the section display in the upper right corner of the dialog window. On the Properties tab, you may set values of properties, created in Object Properties Editor. In our example, we need to specify what this hole will be used for. To save changes in the editor, click OK. Click the Cancel button to exit without saving. To place a hole in the model, click the Hole tool and set hole parameters. Hole position relative to axis. Each option on the drop-down list shows how the object will be located relative to the insertion point on the levels plan or 3D view. Hole horizontal offset or x-axis offset relative to insertion point can be negative. Hole vertical offset or y-axis offset relative to insertion point also can be negative. Hole style. It defines the hole shape and parameters. Hole extent. Select one of the following options. Hole depth, hole rotation angle, and mark. It appears in the schedules necessary for insertion into the drawing. Parameters may be modified both when constructing the hole and when editing. Press Enter to fix the parameter values. Then, specify the insertion point on the wall, beam, column, floor, isolated foundation or wall foundation face using snaps. Be sure to set the appropriate measurement mode, cubic, cylindrical or spherical. If another suitable object passes through the hole created in an object, a hole is also created in that object. All snaps and accurate construction are available for hole construction. In order to modify, copy or relocate any created hole, select it by using the Select tool. Let's repeat our actions and create one more hole for the sewage system. It will be round with a diameter of 200 mm. We will place it on another wall of the technical floor where the sewer pipe passes through. The diameter of the sewer pipe is 100 mm. Hole depth specifies the distance to cut the hole. If an extent at depth is specified for a hole, and the hole intersects more than one matching object, then the hole is cut from all of them. We can set the required value for this parameter. The hole extent parameter has the following options: at depth, to next face, and to last face. After selecting one of the options, you can manipulate the hole you have created. The options to next face and to last face only work for the object on which the hole is located. We have placed two holes in the walls of the technical floor. Let's determine whether the walls need to be reinforced where the holes are located. To do this, we need to create the appropriate property for the holes. In order to create a new property, select the Manage Styles subsection Object Properties on the primary panel. Find the type of object's holes. Now add the strengthening property with the Boolean data type. We have covered in detail how to work with the Object Properties editor in the video lesson for Object Properties. Finally, we fill in the property we have created for the holes located in the model. To do this, right-click on the hole and go to its properties. Now we can let the designer work on these holes. This is the end of the 7th lesson. To learn more, watch the video basic course. Lesson 8. Groups.